has a tentative ID on the victim, and that is Kenneth Hood of Foley, an 87-year-old white male. That is his residence that is behind us, and that is the resident that has been the object of our search this evening. The search is continuing. We feel that we'll be probably in a search mode for another 24 to 36 hours here at the scene. We're continuing to exhaust all leads in this case, and we're continuing to follow up on some new leads that have just come in literally in the past few minutes. So we're continuing to work the case.
And you said when you were able to identify the victim this morning that would really change the paradigm of this investigation. Now that you know who he is and you can release that information, where do things go from here? Well,
of course, we're focusing in. We now know who the victim is. It is a homicide. I cannot release the cause and manner of death, but I can confirm to you that it has been ruled as a homicide by the medical examiner's office. And once again, we're focusing on this residence at this time with the possibility of other locations if they were to come in. Yes, the Baldwin County Sheriff's Office is continuing to execute a search warrant here on Russet Court in Foley and the residence behind me. We have tentatively identified the victim as Kenneth Hood of this same address, 87-year-old white male. Our investigation right now is centering upon his residence that is located behind us, and we're currently following up on some leads that we've been able to discover this afternoon.
What have you been able to learn from the house so far? I mean, you've been here since 1 o'clock.
Well, of course, there's no one at the residence, no one there. They did have 2 other individuals that were living with him, at least at one point in time. We're attempting to locate them to make sure that they're safe and that they're fine. We have not located those individuals at this time. We have located several items of evidence within the scene. Of course, I'm not prepared to discuss that evidence at this time because it's still being collected and evaluated. No, we did not have him as a missing person, no.
How did you get to this point in terms of identifying and locating where he actually lived?
The evidence that was collected from the autopsy today, which was the pacemaker that was found within his body, is what led to us initially to believe that it was Kenneth Hood.
And do you believe that those other 2 people that live in this residence, are you saying that they're not suspects?
I'm not saying either way. Until we talk to them, we don't know what they are. We don't even know where they are. And so that's why at this point in time, we just want to be able to find them and talk to them, and then that'll be determined once we're able to talk to them.
Is there anything about Mr. Hood you can disclose as far as what was he retired?
I have no social knowledge at this time. I have not been able to talk to any of the family, so I don't have any social knowledge of what he did, what he was doing.
A situation where a lot of neighbors probably didn't know these folks very well.
I don't know. You tell me. Y'all been talking to a lot of the neighbors.
And they don't know, right?
So I don't know. I can't comment as to what the neighbors know or what they don't know. We've only talked to a couple of them this evening, and it is a small subdivision. It's a small community, but we haven't gotten so far yet to know as far as who knows what, as far as comings and goings and things of that nature.